Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Looks like a lot of the bigger thunderstorms seem to have rained themselves out here.
They sure did, and that is the win for
That
Monday
is.
night. How about that?
Hopefully we'll take it.
Yeah, so still an absolute washout all across the valley, and more thunderstorms are possible for tonight, but at least for right now, things are looking significantly better.
Okay.
Take a look right now at 31 Triple Doppler. It is 5:17 p.m. on the dot, and most of that stormy weather that we saw has really pushed south. You can see it impacting Anniston, impacting Birmingham, even making its way into Columbus, Mississippi. Still, like we talked about, an all-out washout here in the Tennessee Valley for us, but it is just widespread rain and gusty wind at this time. No hail and no severe weather at the moment, and that is a plus. We are still, however, in a severe weather risk. That's a level 1 out of 5 for the rest of the night, meaning that widespread rain could turn into thunderstorms at any time. So while we're good to go now, it's important to stay weather aware for the rest of the evening, and make sure you download the Way 31 Storm Tracker weather app so that way we can get those alerts to you right away if we need to, if more severe weather does become apparent tonight. We'll continue to track rain and, like we talked about, the possibility for those thunderstorms through the rest of dinner time. But by the time we get a little bit closer to bedtime, say 8:30 or 9, much of what we've seen east of the corridor will significantly dry out. West, we'll see plenty of rain, but that thunderstorm potential stays very, very low. I'll continue to track the rain moving east and across the corridor until about the turn of the night. And when we're all heading to bed or just thereafter, if you're an early bird, conditions will be dry, cloudy, but dry. Now, 4th of July Tuesday is another day of severe weather possible here in the Tennessee Valley. We are all in a level 1 out of 5 risk yet again for that severe weather, with the biggest threats being gusty wind, hail, and this time flash flooding. We've seen our fair share of rain and storms the last several days, and the ground is quite saturated. Now, the storms are going to start first thing in the morning, which means when you first wake up on your 4th of July, freedom isn't the only thing that's going to be ringing. We're going to hear some thunder and see some lightning overhead as well. Temperatures at 7 a.m. will sit in the mid 70s, but that's right when our storm activity is ramping up. That'll stay with us through just about lunchtime. But don't count the day as a loss just yet. By the time we get to the afternoon, temperatures will be about 90 degrees, which is close to average for this time of year. And we will be very cloudy, but we will be dry. So if you are doing a barbecue, go ahead and push that into the later afternoon or even a dinner time evening barbecue. By the time we get to 7 o'clock for dinner, temperatures will be in the mid 80s, and we'll have a mix of that clouds and sunshine. But the good news is we'll be staying mostly dry, so your 4th of July fireworks should be good to go. All right, let's walk through what you can expect on future radar. 8 o'clock, and we're seeing those scattered showers and storms all throughout the area, specifically in the shoals, but possible for any of us. This continues to be a trend tracking just slightly east as we head through the rest of the morning. At 10:30, it's just crossed over the I-65 corridor and is impacting the Huntsville Metro and Decatur. By the time we get just past lunchtime, we'll see a big change in that forecast. We'll keep the cloud cover, but much of the stormy activity will be gone. Now, 1 or 2 pop-up showers or thunderstorms is possible throughout the rest of the afternoon and evening, but for the most part, many of us will be dry by the time we get just past lunchtime, and especially by the time we get after dinner time. Here's a look at 10 o'clock. When the fireworks are giving us their beautiful display, cloud cover is going to be our biggest concern. The rain conditions should be out of the mix for good. The Trash Pandas are back in Toyota Field this week, and Friday and Saturday are probably going to be your best days to go for all of us. Soak up that Friday and Saturday. Temperatures will be sitting in the low 90s, and we'll have a mix of clouds and sunshine. By the time we get to Sunday and Monday, it is all out washouts. Don't go anywhere. We've got so much more for you coming up right after the break.